morning. Thanks for being with us. I'm Heather Abraham. Hope you had a great weekend. Well, you know, when you pack your bags for a trip, I know in my case, you open up the suitcase, throw some things in there, maybe some clothes, pajamas, a toothbrush. But imagine what it's like for the entire Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra to pack its bags for a long European tour. They've got to pack up all the cellos, drums, tubas, flutes, violins, violas for all 101 members of the PSO, and then do it again and again as they head out on a 5-country European festivals tour led by Maestro Manfred Honeck. But before they go, there's a free concert send-off right here in Pittsburgh. Here to tell us about the concert and the tour is Symphony President and CEO Melia Tourangeau. Thanks for being here.
It's always a pleasure.
So this is pretty exciting, but not something you haven't done before.
Right. The orchestra tends to travel about every other year, if not every year, to Europe, and they've traveled to Asia, to Australia in its lifetime. But so this is really an incredible opportunity for us, though, because we've been invited to 3 of the world's most renowned festivals.
That's amazing. Well, so let's talk about even before you leave. What is it like to pack up the symphony?
It's quite an operation. We actually have about 120 in the entire touring party, and our staff back behind the scenes are loading up all the instruments into crates. They all have to be registered for customs, and it's an incredible logistic feat to be able to move the orchestra, you know, the entire ensemble from country to country and city to city. It's you wouldn't even imagine the behind the scenes.
I think about, you know, when you get the announcement over the loudspeaker on the plane, anybody that can check their bags, we're running out of space. I don't know how there's even enough space on the plane for all that stuff. So you guys have toured 60 international tours over the last 120 years. Is that what you said?
Yeah, the orchestra is one of the most traveled orchestras in the country, and like I said, it's one of the most prestigious orchestras in the world, and it's because of this international touring history that we've been able to you know, celebrate Pittsburgh and really be an ambassador for the region.
So you mentioned 3 big highlights during this tour, and what are those?
Well, it's really one of the most prestigious festivals in the world is the Salzburg Festival, and both the Pittsburgh Symphony and Manfred Honeck have been to the Salzburg Festival, but this will be the first time that they're there together. So that's a huge opportunity. And then the BBC London Proms in Royal Albert Hall in London seats about 5,000 people. Our concert sold out about a month and a half ago there. So that's really an exciting and one of the biggest festivals in Europe. And then the last is the Lucerne Festival in Switzerland, which is also one of the most prestigious in the world.
That's fantastic. Yeah. So many people who are watching today may not be able to attend any of the highlights that are happening in Europe, but there is going to be a free concert, like a send-off concert in a way.
Yep, on August 19th at Heinz Hall. It's a free concert. You do have to register on our website to for a seat, but it is free, and we're excited to be able to share some of the highlights of what we're performing on tour, and it's also kind of a kickoff to Manfred Honeck's 10th season with the PSO, which begins in September.
That's pretty incredible. And so anything planned for this upcoming season for his 10-year anniversary of sorts?
We have all kinds of festivities. Our big gala will kick off his season officially on September 16th, and we just get back from tour on September 10. So right after the European tour, we launch into our season, and we have the incredible pianist Long Long joining us for our gala on September 16. And then throughout the season, we've done some special commissions for Manfred, and we've got some really major projects lined up throughout the course of the season.
When you guys are on tour, I'm hearing there's going to be some superstars. Some solo
our soloist Anne-Sophie Mutter is going to be our soloist, and then Matthias Görner, who's a wonderful singer, will be joining us as soloist, and then Manfred Honeck's brother will also be joining us for one concert. He's the principal, the concertmaster for the Vienna Philharmonic. So, but Anne-Sophie Mutter is probably one of the most well-known violinists in the world, and she's toured with us a number of times, loves the Pittsburgh Symphony, and loves Manfred Honeck.
Sounds really exciting, and hopefully you guys have beautiful weather, beautiful time of year to travel. Yes. Thank you so much for being here and telling us more about it. And of course, you can come and see the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra as they leave on that European tour at a send-off concert this Saturday. That's at 8 o'clock at Heinz Hall. The tickets are free, but reservations are required. Call the Heinz Hall box office, or you can go online to reserve your tickets.